Bill's crayfish. Start by matching the barb on a 700B size 4 Dairiki hook. Then put the hook in your vise. Go to some .035 lead-free round wire. Start it just in front of the point and wrap towards the eye, about 20 wraps. Then go ahead and helicopter the wire off. There should be an eye's length behind the eye of the hook, and then push down the other tegan. Load a bobbin with tan, or here, rusty dun, 6/0 uni thread. Start your thread behind the eye, and then jump back behind the weight to secure it in that position. Cut the tag end off, and then run some thread through the wire to firmly secure it to the hook. Now go to some cream Swiss straw. Cut one section off where it kinks being wound around the cardboard cutout. Spread it out, invert the hook in the vise, and tie it now on the top what was the bottom of the hook, near the back bend. Make sure no thread is exposed when you push the Swiss straw over. Now go to some cream sparkle yarn. Go ahead and tie it on top of the hook, a non-inverted on the vise. Go to some pheasant tail. Get exactly 4 fibers. And keeping them aligned, go ahead and cut them free from the stem. Separate 2 of the fibers from the 4 and tie them on the far side. They should stick out about a hook shank in length past the bend of the hook. And with the other 2, tie them on the near side. These will represent the antenna. Now go to some northern deer body hair, here in tan. Get a small clump, maybe a millimeter in width. Strip all the fuzzies and short fibers out, and stack it in a hair stacker. Keeping the tips aligned, go ahead and pull the hair sticker out and grab the tips with your offhand. This will represent the claw. Measure the claw about a half hook shank in length, or the length of the first bend in the hook, and tie it on the far side, right up against the bend. Try not to flare it out too much. Then grab hold of the excess and cut it off close. Now grab another equal width section of deer hair and measure it the same as the other claw, but this time tie it on the near side. This will give you 2 claws, one on each side. And again, cut the excess off. Now go to some tan saddle hackle. Find one that's not super webby and pull it free. Then strip all the fuzzies off, leaving bare stem. Separate the tip and tie the tip facing towards the eye with the shiny side facing up, right at the bend of the hook. Now go to some medium gold wire. My dad forgot to spool this, so it's coming off. Get about a 5-inch piece and tie it right on the first bend and tie it up to where the hook kinks and becomes straight again. And then pull it out of your way. Now grab the sparkle yarn and pull it through the claws. This will help permanently splay the claws. Start making touching wraps up the hook shank. You may need to twist the sparkle yarn a little bit to keep it cylindrical and so that it doesn't splay out. Once you reach the gold wire, go ahead and pull it back and continue wrapping in front of it. Wrap all the way until you reach bare hook shank and then tie it off. then go ahead and cut it at an angle. Now pull the Swiss straw over the body of the fly. It helps to invert your hook. Now grab the hackle and start making open spiral wraps until you reach the wire. Usually it's about 5 or 6 wraps. Once you reach the wire, go ahead and use the wire to secure the stem to the hook so the hackle won't pull out. And then continue wrapping the wire, creating a rib for the fly. About 6 or 8 turns will do it. Until you reach the thread, go ahead and tie the wire off, pull it up, and helicopter it off. Then go ahead and cut the excess feather. Tying the hackle in this way gives the fly more action and a better taper. Then go ahead and cut the tail about 1/4 of a hook shank in length. Then go ahead and whip finish your fly, seat the knot well, and that's it. That's the fly.